houses that I know. I like my grandpa's best. My friend Peter has a new glass house with pebble poppy gardens that go nowhere. And Maggie lives next door in an old wooden house with rooms behind rooms, all with carved doors and brass doorknobs. Their houses are okay, but Grandpa's house is my favorite because I see it through Grandpa's eyes. Grandpa is blind. He doesn't see the house the way I do. He has his own way of seeing. The sun wakes Grandpa differently from the way it wakes me. He says it touches him, warming him awake.
Three. Morning, Johnny. You old lazy bones. Thought you were going to wake me up early so we could go fishing today.
It is early, isn't it?
Why, it must be at least 8 o'clock.
How do you know what time it is?
Come stand by the window. Feel how warm the sun's getting? Those fish have gone back to bed by now.
You sure are smart, Grandpa. Maybe we could go fishing tomorrow.
Okay, but I'll wake you up tomorrow.
Where's Nana?
Don't you know? Close your eyes, Johnny, and look through my eyes.
Nana is in the kitchen making breakfast.
Very good. Now, let's exercise. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and
Wait, Grandpa. Still on 1 and 2.
3, and a 4.
This is hard to do without seeing. I feel like I'm going to fall. Breakfast, you two.
Coming, Nana. Can you tell me what we're having for breakfast, Johnny?
I smell eggs and baking fine.
Uh-huh.
I hear Nana buttering the toast.
Mm-hmm.
And I smell something else.
So do I. What's our favorite?
Hot cinnamon rolls!
Yep.
Let's go! The wooden banister on the stairway has been worn smooth from Grandpa running his fingers up and down. I like to follow his smooth path.
I smell flowers.
What kind of flowers?
Oh, time for guessing games, huh? Well, not violets, Johnny. Not peonies.
Carnations?
No, silly marigolds. Right, Nana?
That's too easy.
It's not too easy. How can Grandpa tell? All the smells are mixed together in the air.
Oh, it is easy. My other senses became a lot sharper after I lost my sight.
Now let's eat before everything gets cold.
Ah, there. Tell me where everything is, Nana.
2 eggs at 9 o'clock. Toast at 2 o'clock. And a dollop of jam at...
And a dollop of jam at 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
I'm going to make my plate of food like a clock, too.
Johnny, what do you say we make a little music?
Okay, let me get my cello.
And I'll get my cello. Let me check on my tuning here. Well, that's pretty good. How have your lessons at school been coming?
Great. I've been getting real good at playing sharps and flats.
Oh, fine, fine.
Grandpa, did you learn how to read music before you went blind?
Oh, yes. I took lessons just the way you do now. Listen, I'll play you a little piece that I learned when I was about your age. It was my favorite. New pieces just by listening. Come on, let's do it together. C sharp, John, C sharp.
Sit still.
I won't.
Grandpa, what's in your hand?
Oh, a piece of my thinking wood.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about the time your Nana and I met.
When was that?
We met in the spring of 1935.
April 21st, 1935, to be exact.
You've got a pretty good memory for an old woman.
How did you meet?
We met at a concert in a park. Actually, it was arranged. My friend Ed Maloney's girlfriend, Ruth, brought along your Nana for me to meet.
Ruth and I were best friends. She told me she had a fella she wanted me to meet. Now, I didn't want to go at first, but I had nothing else to do that day.
Ed didn't tell me a thing. I thought we were just going to a concert. But when I met your Nana, I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was the most beautiful girl there. I remember I didn't want to sit and stare at her the whole concert, so I kept looking at her out of the sides of my eye. After 2 hours of that, I had the worst headache.
And when the concert was over, your grandpa wouldn't leave me alone until I said I'd go out on a date with him.
Well, I couldn't help myself. I was already madly in love.
Did you fall in love with Grandpa then, Nana?
Not right away. I wasn't too sure of him at first.
Your Nana made me work awfully hard, Johnny. We didn't marry until 4 years later. But I finally caught her.
And I'm glad you did.
That's neat. Can I have a piece of thinking wood, too?
Sure. Take mine. It's lucky.
It sure is smooth. I'm going to keep this in my pocket all the time, so when I'm not here, I can think of you and Nana.
Well, I think I'm finished. What do you think, love?
Yeah. Does look like me. Johnny, come here. Pretend your fingers are like running water. And tell me what you think.
It does look like you.
I feel a south wind.
How can you tell which way the wind is blowing?
Well, how can you tell which way the wind's blowing?
By the way the tops of the trees lean in the wind.
Right. But there are other ways. Use your sense of touch, John. Can you feel the meadow grass moving against you? Can you feel your hair blowing against your face?
You sure are smart, Grandpa. What kind of bird is that, Grandpa?
That's a red-winged blackbird. And somewhere behind the blackbird, I can hear a song sparrow. Those little rascals will sing even on a cold day like this.
Grandpa, do you ever get mad because you can't see?
Oh, yes. I get mad and frustrated sometimes. Mad because I bump into things or I can't find things at home. And frustrated because I can't watch you grow. Oh, I can feel the strength of your body, and every time you come up here to visit us, your shoulders feel broader, but I still wish I could see you.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a famous eye doctor that can make you see again.
Oh, that's great, Johnny. I hope you do grow up to be an eye doctor. But it's not so bad. I've accepted it. And I feel I'm much luckier than many other blind people. Some of them have been blind since birth. I can still remember the gleam of the sun on the lake and all the colors of the lilacs here in this meadow. And I know every dahlia in my garden.
I'd hate to be blind.
Uh-huh. Always appreciate everything you have, Johnny. Think of all the people who've never seen a sunset or a puffy white cloud or all the beautiful things in this forest. Why, some people don't even know what the color blue looks like. How would you describe the color blue, Johnny?
I would say it's cool, like the water in the lake. How do you describe a cloud, Grandpa?
Well, I'd give you a nice white piece of cotton ball and say, that's what a cloud's like. What about the color red?
Hot like the summer sun. What about the color orange?
Orange. Orange is warm, like being snuggled down in a nice warm bed on a snowy day. What about green?
Tingly like a mint candy.
That's a good one, Johnny.
Time for lunch, you two. Coming, Nana!
Come on, let's go. Nana's made hot bread for lunch. And my favorite, Hot chocolate. Honkers.
No, Grandpa. Canada Geese.
Honkers.
Sure was a good lunch.
Ah, your Nana's the best cook around. Uh-oh. Here, do this one again.
No, I don't never.
Next time I wash, you dry.
Tell us what's so funny.
Yeah, read it to us, Grandpa.
Mark Twain writes, I am a man who is in love with words, and the love of my life is the word money.
Hey, you need a haircut, Johnny.
Yeah, I sure had fun with you today, Grandpa.
I had fun, too. I sure love you.
I love you, too.
Say, what do you say we go fishing tomorrow?
Okay, I'll come and wake you up early.
I'll wake you up early. Now, it's lights out to you, young fella. Good night, Johnny.
Good night, Grandpa. Grandpa?
Honkers!
Go to sleep, John.
Grandpa always tells me that Nana's voice smiles to him. I test it. What, Nana?
I said go to sleep.
Grandpa's right. Her voice smiles to me. I know, because I'm looking through Grandpa's eyes.